All right, today I'll be talking about the Barnes. Please follow, subscribe, like, whatever you need to do. James Barnes, aka Bucky Barnes. Bucky was an orphan, started out. Then Bucky, when he was a mascot, he went to army camp. He ran into Captain America. Then, when he learned the true identity of Captain America, he started going on missions with him. There was one big mission with Baron Zemo, and what happened, um, the bomb went into the air. The bomb went into the air, and Captain America jumped on first to try to explode the bomb and protect everybody else. And then Bucky jumped on the bomb to protect Captain America to protect everybody else. Um, Ended up the bomb exploded before it could even hit anything, so they did save it, but they were still on the bomb. So they both exploded into two separate parts of this really cold ocean. And back then, they was pretty much presumed dead. Um, this is still Bucky Barnes, just the Winter Soldier. All right, aka Bucky Barnes, y'all. Storyline: Bucky landed in the cold water that froze him, and just like Captain America, that's why they just didn't age. But then the Soviet people, they pretty much thought Bucky was Captain America. They just thought he was Captain America, thought he was that big soldier. So Bucky, he didn't have his left arm, so they gave him a metal arm. They gave him a metal arm so he can use it because he just didn't really have one. So people put a program in his mind. So just like, how those Hydra people cooked off one he two may take his place. So if Hydra didn't like that person, Hydra wanted that person killed. Bucky, he went out and did that. He was controlled. He was a ruthless killer. But Hydra was controlling him to do that, so it wasn't like he can control it. That was just what Hydra was telling him to do. Now that's why we know him as with the soldier. That's also in the movie cinematic world. That's how we know him as. Rebecca Barnes, aka Rikki Barnes. She lived in the Counter Earth. The Counter Earth was created by Franklin Richards. I want you to hang on to a word right now. I'm about to start talking some real stuff here. Well, Franklin Richards is the son of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. So he's the son of the Fantastic Four, one of the greatest heroes from the Fantastic Four. But also he's a great mutant. He's one of the greatest mutants. So just by him, he ties in Fantastic Four and the X-Men. And on the Counter Earth, all the heroes got defeated by Onslaught. And this is where the X-Men ties in. Onslaught is a Magneto with the, how can I say this? Magneto with Professor X in his brain. And if somebody in the comments box can really explain more to me, I couldn't get really in deep with it because my book ain't going deep with it. I'm gonna do some more research on him, and I might just have some slides about him. But can somebody in the comments really tell me what that is? What he really is? But that I know he's a mutant. He's Professor X and Magneto together. All right. So Rikki was one of the last heroes. She had to defeat Onslaught by pushing him into the Nebula Zone. So it was just like, in her head, she's like, okay, how can I defeat this big old mutant? What can I do? How would I do it? So she thinks of pushing him in the Nebula Zone. But how am I going to pick? And he, Onslaught, he's big. He got powers and he's big. How do I push him in here? This is what Fantastic Four kind of lies into. She uses the Fantastic Four to defeat Onslaught. what she does is like fantastic. It's like Onslaught is just standing there. She just wham him in and drive him to the negative zone. But she, by doing that, in that battle that she put him into the negative zone, Onslaught put energy in her to so he can transfer. And she went to our Earth with the Bucky Barnes and the Captain America. And there were stages of Bucky Barnes. You know, he first started out as an orphan, mascot in the army, psychic, Winter Soldier, Captain America, then Winter Soldier. Right now, he was at Captain America. So, when Rikki went to our Earth, he was Captain America. There's something that you're gonna need to know later on, my next 2 slides. Well, when Rikki came over to our Earth, she had Onslaught with her, the Onslaught energy with her, and Onslaught can transfer himself with that energy from the negative zone through her to go to that Earth, which he did, and did some really bad destruction. She was afraid that this would happen again, and she was just like, Gravity, I need you to kill me. I don't want Onslaught to use me again. So that's what happened. Rikki died in our Earth by Gravity killing her because she didn't want Onslaught to defeat that world again. In the comics, it's just one important fact about each of them in the comics. I just have a little comic stuff here and there. Okay, Bucky left arm is able to fall off when needed. Not just like fall off, but actually jump off his left shoulder and might choke somebody. On Rikki, before I even get to that, and the movie, we never saw his arm do that in the movie. All we see is him controlling it. But that his, spoiler alert, that his arm was ripped off by Iron Man in the movie. Then they froze his body to figure out a solution with the mind controlling thing. Maybe when they give a new arm, he might be able to detach it when he wants to. Who may ever know? When Rikki Barnes came to our Earth, so at the time that she was, that Bucky was Captain America at the time, I told you, remember what I said. She came to our Earth. She wanted to be a new hero, pretty much. She just wanted to be something new. So Winter Soldier, Captain America, I should say, gave her a new suit, Nomad. And why Bucky was Captain America? Because Steve Rogers was presumed dead the second time. On your top right was Nomad. On your top left was the arm. So I'm gonna let everybody, hope you subscribe, like, put comments, whatever I said throughout this slide. Short slides. Most of my shows gonna be like that. I probably gonna hardly even do 2. It's gonna be on special days, but now it's time for me